Hi guys, so I found this drama life thing is kind of cool and interesting. So here I am trying to doodle out my life, and perhaps it can be like a bedtime story for you where I'm reading from this book which is authored by yours truly. So let's flip into page 1, shall we? Long ago, back in the 1993, the calendar flipped and it was the 4th of November. It was nothing special, but not until a real magic happened. As amazing as he is, God has chosen me and brought me to this world. Yay! Even though I was only 8 months old, I am as healthy as the others. So, my beloved king and queen creatively tagged me with a unique name. Yeah, that's right. Who else has that name in this earth? Anyway, as time goes on, everyone started to call me with just Lala. Because, well, I myself admit that it is easier to pronounce. As blessed as I am to be born healthily, I have a hardworking dad, a loving mom, a humble brother, a cool sister, and then there's me, the little one. Oh, everyone thinks that my sister and I are twins though. We are all very supportive and have each other's back. Well, we are happy as one. I grew up in this state which, when you look at it from the satellite, it looks like a puppy's head. Yes, and the puppy's head is known as Sabah or land below the wind. I admire and am proud to grow up in this place. Why? Well, the reason is very simple, the nature. We have the thick living jungles, the shimmering ocean, beautiful islands, various amazing creatures, and so much more. Well, you can say that it is like a heaven on earth. When I was 2 years old, my dad got a job transfer. No worries, it was not to a far place. It was just at the neighboring country at Indonesia, but still the distance was quite hard too. And so I got to stay there for about 2 years before coming back to Sabah. I think that was my first time being on an airplane. In Indonesia, I got to meet a lot of my current childhood friends. They are all Bornean too. Every morning we will gather up with our bicycles and stroll around the housing area until nighttime. Every single day. It was a lot of fun. Turning into the next chapter of my life, primary school. I attended a Chinese school which is just nearby my house. And I think the reason why I studied there was because it was so near, like the distance is like just about 1 kilometer. There I met a lot of friends, the boys, the girls, and I'm so proud to say that some of them are still my best buddies right until this moment, like right now. They are Venin, Ilona, Prisa, and some others. Hi guys, if you're watching. In primary school, I was an innocent little girl. I knew nothing about fashion or how to look good. I would tie up my hair into a ponytail and then that was it. Just a ponytail for the rest of my primary years. My hair was long and silky. The uniform that I wore was loose-fitting, and oh yeah, I was a prefect, which means I got to wear a red tie instead of the normal green ones. Well, the perks of being a prefect, it was like a golden ticket. I got to jump off from my classroom window situated at the 3rd floor, right down to the canteen below, 10 minutes earlier than the others at rest time. JK, no worries, I took the stairs, there was no jumping off from the 3rd floor. I've been loving English ever since I was in primary school, so I joined the choral speaking team, you know, the thing where you and your group mates will speak about a topic in Indonesian to the audiences, and there will be a conductor in front, just like the choirs, but we're not singing. One day our effort paid off and we won state competition! Yay! We got to represent our state to Kuda for a final round. But sadly there we got number 4, but it's okay. After the competition, we had a trip to Kuala Lumpur. There I got to see the Twin Tower and went up to KL Tower for the first time. And so that marks my first school trip and it was fun. Put on your seatbelt and be prepared to travel with me to my high school year. Well, what what should I say about high school? I have a lot to say about, but to be honest, this video will be an hour long if I mumble out about every single little thing that happened to me in high school. I think high school is where you'll slowly learn about the adult life. But sadly for me, I was still that girl with the tidy front hair, long silky locks, and a loose-fitting pinafore. In high school was when I built up my passion towards dancing. One day there was a high school musical competition in my school, so my friends and I decided to join. We practiced so hard every day and even came up with some cool winning steps, which I think is pretty cool. But sadly, those smiles, they turned into flooding tears when the competition was cancelled off for a silly reason. I was so enraged. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's not worth mentioning. Remember the girl in my primary school? When I was 15, she moved into my school and we became instant BFF. Oh, it was Ilona by the way, and we're still best friends until now. Hi there Ilona, thanks for suggesting this video by the way. So in turning 16, everyone was separated into our major. There were a lot of choices and I got to be in the accounting class. To be honest, in between I and maths, there is a huge ass love in between us. For real though, I love maths a lot. High school had taught me a lot. It showed me how hard it is slowly maturing from an infant to a teenager. It was not easy, and I've met a lot kind of people, a lot. The worst memory was I met people that love to make fun of others. People calling me shameful names. Well, those names that a girl wouldn't love to be called as, like fat. And it really hurt me a lot. But I did realize and admit that my body grew a lot faster than how a young teenager normally does. In 16, I look like I'm 19. And then I lost my self-confidence because I can't do anything about that. But God is good. He sent me a bunch of good friends that supported me and lifted up my spirit again. Everyone else was very supportive and kind towards me, and I feel very, very blessed and grateful. After that, I was happy little fat cat again. Yay! Oh yeah, no more tears. The sun is slowly going up from the mountain. It is my college year. Yay! Whoop whoop! I got into matriculation, which is a one-year program study in accounting. The college is situated in a tiny, quiet island. College year was by far the best chapter of my life. There I learned the quality of friendships, the importance of friendships. Most of my high school friends were there with me too. It was nice to have familiar faces in an unfamiliar place. So every day we would meet up and do a lot of fun stuff together. We learned how to skate, got all bruised up. Then we went shopping together every Sunday after church. And we would study together to strive for A's, and at the same time, we gossips. College was filled with fun. After a year, my friends and I graduated college like a rainbow. I'm so proud of everyone. Now, the sun has gone higher and it is the next chapter of my life, which I'm currently at right now. Put your hands up for university life. So I traveled to this well-civilized island called Penang. I got accepted in University Science Malaysia and I'm proud to be a part of this. And oh, when I got the offer letter, it showed that I got the English for Professional course. At first I was like, what kind of a course is this? But it's English anyway, so I took it. Here I met a lot of friends too. The difference is they are from Peninsula. which means that they grew up in a different culture than I did, even though we are both from Malaysia. Everyone was so lovely and most of them thought that I'm not Malaysian. The language pronunciation here is different. We pronounce saya, which means me in Malay, as saya, but here they pronounce it as saya. They turn the A into an E for every single little thing. I didn't miss the chance to dance again. In my first and second year, I joined an annual traditional dance competition. On my second year, our efforts paid off. Yay! We took home the golden trophy and received a 1,000 voucher. It was so satisfying. Now let's talk about this interest of mine in YouTube. I got inspired to make this video from YouTube, by the way. So one day, I did something that really changed my life forever. I clicked on the video on YouTube and it is by Jenny from Clothes Encounter. She inspired me a lot with her lovely and bright personality when she do her thing in her videos. She talks about fashion and how to put together and style up outfits. She's amazing. I really wish that I can meet her one day. So one day I built up my courage and I took out my iPhone and timidly filmed myself. It was uncomfortable to talk to a phone at first. And then there came this one lovely morning when my dad suddenly woke me up saying, "Let's get you a camera." Oh boy, you have no idea how happy and excited I was. And still am though. So dad bought me a Canon. Thanks, Dad. From there, I started to make more videos in my YouTube channel and I named it as Exotic Beauty. I'm now in my final year of university and I really hope that I can graduate with a satisfying result. So I guess that was it. That was a very long ass, almost 15-minute bedtime story. Anyway, thanks for reaching to the end of this video and don't forget to smile always. I wish you guys have a nice day and take care. Oh, by the way, don't forget to give this video a like and be subscribed to my channel.